can wait, we're only watching the skies, hoping for the best but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young or let us live forever. We don't have the power but we never say never. Sitting in a sand pit, life is a short trip. The music's for the sad man. Can you imagine when this race is won? Turn our golden faces into the sun, praising our leaders, we're getting in tune. The music's played by the madman. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I wanna be forever young. Do you really want to live
Hello Year 11 and welcome to this very special remote Leavers Assembly. We thought it was really appropriate just before we get up to half term to put together a special assembly that you would have had at the end of June when you came to your normal leaving date. Obviously things are very different and we are remote, clearly doing our best to make connections with everybody in the school, but really importantly, you as Year 11 will soon be on your next journey and leaving us from Cannes. It's not been normal in that sense of journey and we wanted to share some memories with you over this difficult time. But before we do that, I just wanted to touch on a few things. You should have had calls from your form tutors in terms of well-being, and they will be talking to you about making sure that you're okay, that you've got things in the right format for you going to college and getting things together. The sense of unity that we have as a school, the sense of togetherness that you have as a year group has been astounding. You've all been working together over this difficult time to keep going with your learning and prepare for your next route into either college or a work placement. So I just want to say thank you. What we do together is a real commitment, and that sense of resilience as a school and as a group of young people will push you forward beyond this period of time into your life to make things easier for you. We know one of the most important things will be your results. So just as a reminder, the results day will be on Thursday the 20th of August, and you will be able to pick up your results with social distancing applying on that day at school. So I'm going to move forward now onto my main PowerPoint, and throughout that give you an opportunity to see some awards and also hear from some of our staff, including Miss Temple. Take care and thanks for watching. Well, as I've just said, Year 11, a special remote assembly for the class of 2020. And we're going to start by having a look at this quote that Miss Temple shared with me, and she will refer to a little bit later on in her special message. Anyone can give up. It's the easiest thing in the world to do, but to hold it together when everyone else would understand if you fell apart, that's true strength. I think more than ever, given the current climate, being as we are together remotely now is really important. But more important is the strength that you have, not only as an individual in your year group, but together. And that strength that you bring to allow you all to do the very best that you have and will do as you move forward into whatever pathway you are going on to. I just wanted to take some time to share some words from a poem that I put together, which I was going to read to you in your Leavers Assembly. And as we're not face-to-face, but we're digitally face-to-face, I thought I would still share those words with you. We've walked together down this winding road. Together we have grown in search of something true. But now our journey has come to an end, and it's on to something new for both me and you. So many memories we have got to make. The challenges we met, I'll never forget. Because those lessons made us who we are today, and now we're taking the next steps without a regret. So it has finally come with a sad sigh on this fateful day to say goodbye. Maybe someday we'll meet again, but for now let's smile and let our memories remain. The memories here will remain with me as we try to be the people we know we could be. 4 years are long, but it's gone in a wink. May we as friends be forever closely linked. The school has witnessed hours of laughter, of lessons and tests that have drawn us closer. Who knows what the future may bring? This last day lets us just laugh and sing. The doors of tomorrow lie in front of us now. So let's move on and not dwell on the how. Different teachers have graced us with their lessons, and our respect for them will never lessen. For each is special and has helped us in their own way. Though we are leaving, our memories will remain to stay. Open your mind and search for happiness. Let's hope we meet again. Even if the future we will have to be apart in some way. Do not forget the times that you had here, which will always stay. Deep in our hearts, despite this sudden end, goodbye to this school, and let time mend. And may we meet again in this very spot. A new beginning is starting. For the memories will remain, no matter how heartrending. Can is forever, and never, ever ending. So some words there and some thoughtful things that we need to be thinking about as we move forward. And beyond that, we wanted to say some thank yous and of course some awards to people. And those thank yous, first of all, go out to every single one of you. A big thank you to how you have committed as a group of young people to this very difficult time, to the way in which you had to leave school and not complete your full education in the way that many of you would have liked to. And a big thank you to all of your parents and carers who have supported you in what has been a very difficult end to your Year 11 education. The awards that we wanted to go through, first of all, are for your form tutors. And we just wanted to say, in terms of those form tutors who indeed have kept calm and supported you throughout this period, a big thank you. So that's a big thank you to the following: Miss Pye, in terms of her work with her form group, Miss Lee, Dr. Coleman, and Mr. Richanowski. And of course, in terms of the leader of Year 11, the same goes out to Miss Temple as well. In terms of some special recognition awards, we wanted to say a big well done and a particular special recognition, which we normally give out in our final assembly, to Ebony Ritchies for being resilient and continuing with all of your work above and beyond, putting in as much effort as you possibly could. A big well done to you, Ebony. Also, in terms of Progress Leader Awards, we normally give out Progress Leader Awards for the following categories: improved attitude and behaviour, for a positive role model to show, or those that have shown, true determination and grit, and of course, those students that are destined to go on to do great things. So the winners this year of the Progress Leader Awards are Jessica and Jaden. And of course, a big thank you to both our head boy and head girl. That's Max and Charlotte. And although Max did step down at the beginning of Year 11, he did do a lot of work before then. And Charlotte has helped to continue promote the Student Council and indeed the Head Teachers Council in the time that you were with us in school. So a big thank you to both of you for your hard work throughout that time. And the final award goes from myself in terms of the Principal Award, and that is for making consistently good progress in terms of your work, for being a positive role model in the things that this individual or these individuals continue and have continued to do in the course of time that they've been with us, and of course the commitment to the studies that these two individuals have continued to do. So my Principal's Head Teacher Award goes to Ella and Justice. Many of you, I'm sure, will have questions around what next? What happens beyond this assembly and indeed your results and prom and, of course, hoodies? Well, we have all your hoodies and they are in school, and we are going to give you those hoodies on results day. So whatever that looks like, whether that's social distancing or whether that's some sort of normal pickup of results, we will have your hoodies and your results for you to receive on the normal day that has been publicised for retrieving those results. And if anything changes, then we will let you know on the website and via text and email if that date does change. But it is on the website for you to look at. So all it remains me to say is a handover to Miss Temple, who is going to end this assembly with a message from herself to you as Year 11, from herself as your Year 11 Progress Leader.
Hi, class of 2020, it's Mrs. Temple. Gosh, what a really surreal thing to be doing. Normally I'm standing in front of you in the interactive theatre, getting emotional like I am now, but seeing all your lovely faces, and unfortunately we can't do that at the moment. But we wanted to keep it as normal can be, and I wanted to just say a few things about the magnificent year group that you have been. It's been an absolute pleasure. There have been ups, there have been downs. I've known you for 5 years and got to know every single one of you fairly well. Got to know what makes you tick and not at some points, and also what annoys you and how we could get that sorted as quickly as we could. You have been a really great year group with respect to your commitment, your ambition to drive forward and to want to do well. And that has shone through, and I've been absolutely proud and privileged to be your progress leader for Year 11. And you know, it wouldn't be me without a quote, so here goes, and this will be on the PowerPoint. I will share this because, you know, it's better to read it than listen to me really, but anyone can give up, and it's the easiest thing to do in the world. We've all done it, so it's several times, but for you guys, you're holding it together when everyone else would sometimes fall apart. When you were told that back in March that was your last day, it was a real sad day, but you held it together and you've seen it through. and you know, you have shown throughout this truth, strength and true grit. And I really appreciate all the lovely comments, all the lovely emails, all the lovely conversations that I've had. Of course, we wouldn't have been able to do what we have done in Year 11 without the form tutors, so I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive thank you to your form tutors, Miss Pye, Miss Lee, Mr. Oshanowski and Dr. Coleman. You've all been superb in the journey, in pushing and making sure that you have been the best versions of yourselves, and that has, again, like I keep saying, shone through. That's nerves, I keep repeating myself. I also want to say a few words and give some awards out. So after you've know who they are, £10 Amazon vouchers will come your way. I know Mr. Colin has or might have already shared with you his Principal's Choice, but for me I've got two. I've got a Special Recognition Award, and I've got obviously the Progress Leaders Award that we do for every Year 11 Leavers Assembly, as you like. So for me, my Special Recognition Award for 2020 goes to a phenomenal young lady who I have got to know over the years. The ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly, the swearing, the tantrums, you name it, we've been there. And this young lady really deserves this award. I am so proud of all her achievements, so proud of where she has come, and that goes to Ebony Riches. So well done, Ebony, you truly do deserve that award. For Progress Leaders, award, I want to award that to two very special young individuals who have really shone through this year with all their hard work, their true grit, wanting to be, again, better versions of themselves, and you know, I wish them all the best for the future. So for me, the Progress Leader Award goes to Jess Hobdell and also Jaden Franklin. Thank you so much for just shining through and being yourselves. I also want to take this opportunity to thank Charlotte and Max, our head boy and our head girl, for all your support, all those brave speeches you've done in the past, getting up there. I know it's not easy getting out of your comfort zone, so for that, thank you, and you will be truly remembered as really great leaders. Before I get too emotional, I am going to go. I just want to say again how lovely it has been. It's been a privilege, it's been a pleasure, and I wish that things could have been different, but it's not, and here we are, and we've got to make the best of what is a bit of a bad situation, but at least I'm getting to you at some point. So I hope that we will see us all together at prom in the not too distant future. We'll have to wait to see what that looks like, as hospitality isn't open yet, but can reassure you that when we can and when we do, it will be a real party to remember. Also, I know you're absolutely chomping at the bit in terms of hoodies. They are here and they will be handed out during results day, and I know Mr. Colin has or will be explaining that a little bit more. Okay, so for me, I'm going to leave with a few parting words. Go and see the world and make sure you make it a better place. It's been a pleasure and an honour to work with you, laugh with you, stand up and be with you, for you and against you, every single one of you. See, I'm doing it and you're not even in front of me. So, I wish you the very best luck in the world, and we are always here for you. Take care, Year 11.